Hello. We upgraded a console generation when it comes to background footage. Um, Welcome back to me reading fanfiction. I'm joined by my friend today. We're reading My Little Pony fanfiction, a one-off actually. So, it's truly cursed. I might do multiple fanfiction readings in one night. Who knows? Anyways, we started reading this one, but then the recording got interrupted. But I'm still gonna start over. Because we don't want the audience to lack the context. Chapter 4, Guild X Rainbow Dash. Unusual ship. Fuck do I know, I haven't been keeping up with the My Little Pony lore in forever. I haven't had the time in my manly paradise to partake in such foolishness. Ha ha! Holy shit, Dashi, that's hilarious. I don't think... fuck it, whatever, pet names, I guess, shit. When is Down to Earth coming out? Oh wait, Mondays. Ugh. Gilda cackled as she and her friend landed at the front door of her apartment. You should be a comedian. There's already a resident comedian in the My Little Pony universe. The only character more powerful than Virgil and Kratos is Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony. I'm telling you right now, she is horrifying. I'm pretty sure she could block that with a rubber chicken. That's a fucking animal, dude. You're gonna riz up an animal? Ew! 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 Call the police! It's a trap? It has a penis too? Wow, man, you are just deranged. What happened to you? You're the one stating it incorrectly. I don't feel complete without Lucky Chicken. Stop talking! I miss Lucky Chicken. Alright. Comedy is just one of my many talents, Rainbow Dash boasted, stumbling as she propped herself against the wall with her wing. I'm the EST of Cloudsdale, after all. I'll say, she agreed, drunkenly trying to open the keys to her front door. Best drinker, best flyer, best partier, best... fuck, I don't know, best everything. They'd just gone through midterms at the academy and were celebrating as any proper college students should. Drinking and partying the night away. Bullshit! College students got no fucking riz. Yeah, there was a college student rizzing up some girls from my high school. The thing is, they were all freshmen. 14. She's 14 and he's deep. Call the police! That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. Flying while drunk was definitely frowned upon, but unfortunately Gilda's I can't, I'm choking on my own tongue. Cancer has affected me. Flying while drunk was definitely frowned upon, but fortunately Gilda's apartment was very close to the bar, and neither wanted to risk sleeping at a stallion's place. Even they knew Thunderlane was a gentle, cold, and upstanding guy who wouldn't pull anything shady. Ah! So that's why we get the convenient plot set up so that they have lesbian sex. Okay. Kill yourself. Wait a goddamn second. They're all women. This is all lesbian sex. What the fuck? I don't think, of the many My Little Pony fanfictions I've read, I don't think I've ever read one that's straight. They're all in some way, shape, or form, like, not straight. Gilda was glad to have a friend like Dashi around. Why are you fucking pet naming her? What the fuck? A bomb just went off in Lego City. Being a big, scary meat eater like her. Oh my god! Being a big, scary, meat-eating cock gobbler like her. She was never going to be super popular around the nervous, hay-eating ponies of Equestria. Rainbow Dash, however, was different. They met on Gilda's first day in this strange country, filled with disgusting ponies. God, I hate ponies. I am a pony racist. Gilda supremacy. That's in the story, by the way. The author is spreading Griffin supremacy, and saying that they should gather all the ponies into certain encampments, as they call them, and they should put them into these little brick houses and drop pellets inside of them and then close them. I don't know why, of course. Why would they be so specific about that? But you know, it is what it is. And by sunset, they were already fast friends. Over the past couple years, she was able to help her do her courses, make more friends in Cloudsdale, and spread her wings as a proud and confident Griffiness. Truth be told, this rainbow-maned Pegasus had done more for her than anyone she'd ever known in Griffinstone, even her own parents. Ah, yes, this is the noble pony. The one that should not be tossed into the go to sleep forever because of mysterious pellet chamber. Gas the earth, ponies! We must do it to save the Pegasus race! Sorry, I think I think the My Little Pony racism is kicking in. Of course, it didn't hurt that she'd started developing a crush on the mare. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Gilda hadn't thought she was into girls before, but something about those magenta eyes, those strong wings, and staring at that taunt scion flank for hours on end had been messing with her mind for months now, filling her fantasies with multicolored brilliance. Wrong! We don't believe in My Little Pony ship wars. I need you to do me a favor. Go fuck yourself. Sometimes as they showered next to each other in the locker room, she wondered if Dashi ever thought of her the same way. Oh, sweet Celestia. That's basically saying, oh, Jesus Christ. What she'd do to pull her close, stare into those big, beautiful eyes, and kiss her as madly and deeply as possible. She hadn't admitted it, though. The thought of risking their friendship over the chance of getting some hot, sweaty lesbian sex. I'm allergic to cringe. What is your opinion? What is your opinion on the sentence, hot, sweaty, lesbian sex? What is your opinion on that? How does that make you feel? Does it make you feel like you have a Glock? Does it make you feel like you have a bullet for the person who wrote this? If there was one thing she learned in her time here in Equestria, it was just how important friendships really were. Ah, yes, of course, because friendship is magic. After much struggling, the Griffiness finally got her door open, and the two ladies drunkenly stumbled their way onto her couch. There was enough ambient lighting coming from the windows and the moonlight sky above for them to see easily enough. Resting comfortably side by side on the shaped solidified cloud material. Wait, what the fuck? How does this work? I don't think this does work. Yeah, I'm pretty awesome, Dashi added, but there's one thing that I wish I had that you have. And what's that? Gilda scoffed. Your claws. Gilda raised a drunken eyebrow, unsure if she had heard right. What are you talking about, girl? I'm serious, Rainbow insisted, leaning in closer. Do you know how hard it is trying to use stuff that's meant for unicorns? Everything's got knobs and handles, and things can only be grabbed with magic unless you go to an earth pony town and everything's covered in everyone's saliva. Where? Race relations. Ew. Why am I getting a fucking political commentary in the form of a My Little Pony lesbian sex fanfiction? What's the point of that? Yeah, Gilda winced at the memory. That is pretty gross. Thanks, Celestia, for unicorn magic, or you'd have all the worst cooties. There's no way this is real! Ugh! Who the fuck unironically writes cooties in a sentence? What the fuck? I'm unjustifiably angry. Dash reached over, grabbing one of her hands with her hooves. Gilda had been trimming her talons ever since she moved here, so as to not accidentally scratch the nervous equines. As the Pegasus held the hand close for inspection, she continued, Another thing I like these. They give the best scritches. Gilda scoffed. Yeah, I guess they do. Don't go telling every pony. I don't go around scratching just anyone's ears, you know. Oh, I know, but that can't be the only good thing about those claws. What the fuck? The fuck you just said to me, bitch? I'll fucking fuck you up, ho. She looked them over, a naughty smirk glowing across her face. Yeah, you ever touch yourself with the... I mean, that does seem like a drunk conversation you'd have with a friend. Hey, your hands are pretty cool. Have you ever touched yourself with them? Of course I have touched myself with my own hands. No one else will. Sick! Oh, it hurts. Everything hurts. Ow. Don't get me wrong, Dash continued, holding up the hooves. This can get the job done just fine. Rubbing clit and false, that's no problem. It's just, you know, kind of hard to reach those good deep places with hooves, you know. Those claws look like they get the job done. What the fuck? Dude, this is literally like, hey, can you put those claws inside of me? What the fuck, dude? Do you know this like fucking like knife fingers shits? Like just imagine Freddy Krueger fingering a woman, and that's essentially what this is. What the fuck? Ew, you nasty ass bastard. Oh my god. Are you asking what I think you're asking? Gilda could just feel her fingers pooping up. If you're thinking I should totally use my fingers on my friend's needy pusser and make her come like an absolute boss, then yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking. These are animals, Dutch! Micah! What the fuck is wrong with you, Micah? Why did you send us animal porn? Her friends spread her legs apart, providing her with an amazing view of her crotch being illuminated by moonlight. Her dark blue nipples were hard and erect, standing atop her breasts like unicorn horns. Her slit was sparkling with sexual moisture, tiny drops starting to creep down her folds to her ponnet. Her clitoris gave the griffiness a playful wink, beckoning her onward. It was enough to get Gilda's own nethers to start heating up. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck am I reading? I'm looking at my phone like Virgil stares at his son's arm. Just, what the fuck am I looking at? But instead of having it manifest as the Yamato, I'm just here with a friend. Rainbow Dash pulled her claws closer, giving her hand a lick. She took the middle claws into her mouth. What the fuck? What the fuck? Bitches sucking fucking... Bitches sucking fucking Freddy Krueger nails. She took the middle claws into her mouth, sucking and slurping them, bobbing her head back and forth like it was So Aaron's dick. Soaren? Fuck, I don't know. I'm not exactly caught up with the My Little Pony lore, okay? I used to know quite a pretty penny of knowledge, but not anymore. I don't have time for it, you see. I'm too busy playing Devil May Cry 5, okay? Gilda found herself biting the inside of her cheeks, holding back the aroused moan building in her throat. Was this really happening? Was Rainbow Dash really only a few drinks away from laying with a girl? Was it really this easy? Oh, right! They're both under the influence! That's not fucking cool, man! You can't make good decisions when you're drinking alcohol. I mean, at least they're both inebriated, so it's not one of them taking advantage of the other. But I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Chief. That don't change the fact that they're fucking animals. Oh, fuck, I needed to, I just set my pubes on fire. I can't... The Pegasus brought her hand down, gently trailing her belly between her breasts down to her crotch. As her talon grazed Dashie's moist muff, Gilda felt her feathers poof up like nobody's business. She thanked her ancestral spirits that she'd been trimming her claws, both so she wouldn't be hurting her bestie, and also to better feel that warmth and tremble on her finger. With a quick glance for confirmation, Gilda trailed her talon along her friend's lips. She stopped at the Pegasi's clit, a warm nub of flesh filled with boundless pleasure and possibility. Swallowing her round nervousness, she touched her with her thumb, gently rubbing it in small circles. Rainbow's breath caught in a gasp, but she remained still, even as the griffin pushed her wet talon into her snatch. No snatch! They actually used the word snatch. Oh my fucking god, this is horrible. Warm, wet muscles squeezed Gilda's digit as she slid it further and further. When she sank it all the way to the base, she pulled it almost completely out and thrusted it back in. Dash grunted, leaning her head against her friend's. You all right? Gilda asked. It's not too much, is it? No, she whispered, her magenta eyes sparkling in the moonlight. Don't stop. Don't stop! Don't do it! Actually, here's the thing. Please fucking stop, you psychopath! You rat bitch. I'm gonna eat a spaghetti noodle. Hydration break. If you got a water bottle next to you, drink from it. And if you don't have a water bottle next to you, go get a water bottle and drink from it. Yummy. Yummy water. Gilda's mind went blank. The next thing she knew, her tongue was as deep in Dashy's mouth as her claw was in her cooch, both thrusting with a renewed vigor and eagerness. The Pegasus moaned into her beak, pulling her on top of her chest. Both flyers had their wings fully extended with arousal. Oh no! The memories are coming back. So like back in the early days, when I was like the My Little Pony person, I watched the most beautiful animations of all time by Hot Diggity Demon. They were the My Little Pony animations. Let me tell you, there are still things from those I quote to this day. But in Shed MOV, which is a beautiful video, by the way, perfect taste of childhood trauma. In that video, there's a point where Spike walks over to a box and he's like, "Oh my god, look at all this porn!" He pulls up a magazine and it opens, and then Rainbow Dash looks over, and then her fucking wings, they sprout to life. They got these big bulging veins, and then they just pulsate like heartbeats, and then she just says swag. And as for quoting it like almost like daily, one of the strangest things is sitting on the shitter at school thinking about Applejack's in a coma, Rarity is being held captive by Mexicans, Fluttershy's in a nut house, and Pinkie Pie is dead, or whatever the fuck it was. Wait, no, it was, fuck. Rainbow Dash is dead. Any more questions, smartass? Because Pinkie Pie was the one getting fucking rehab for a partying addiction. Anyways, tangent over. If this was a dream, she'd never want to wake up. Gilda, Rainbow moaned, breaking the kiss to catch her breath. Go faster. I'm getting close. You got it! She murmured, speeding up her strokes. The Pegasus buried her face into her feathery friend's neck, panting and moaning as she bucked under the Griffin's talons. The apartment was quiet now, save for the labored breathing of lovers and the rapid schlick, schlick, schlick of a pleasured pussy. This didn't last too long, as Gilda knew equines had very little sexual stamina, and Rainbow was no exception. Just as she was starting to get her rhythm going, she felt Dashy's inner muscles clamp down on her digits. She gave a deep, lustful moan of orgasm into Gilda's feathery, furry shoulder. Her talons were soaked with vaginal fluid. Shut up, Virgil. As the equine squirted onto her and even their rented couch. She bucked and moaned as her digits, riding that orgasmic high as long and hard as she could. Before long, the cyan-colored mare was spent, holding her friend tight as she caught her breath. Holy buck, dude, Dash sighed as she recovered. That was awesome. Way better than I thought it'd feel. Glad you liked it, Gilda chuckled, kissing her forehead. I'm glad you could be my first. Rainbow blinked. You're still a virgin? No! She's not still a virgin. She just fucking fingered you, dipshit. That's like the plot of the story. Were you not paying attention? How am I the one who knows better than what the fuck author fuck does? Me, when? The come has time, have so I and. Before Gilda could even react, she found herself lying on the back on the couch, Rainbow Dash standing above her with a seductive, hungry grin. She wanted to say something, but Break gently touched her beak. Shh, the Pegasus said. Let me make you feel good like you did with me. Oh, fuck me, she thought. This is really gonna happen. And indeed, it was definitely happening. Dashie kissed her neck, her shoulder, licking her furry chest! What the fuck? As she worked her way down, she slowly licked and kissed her way down Gilda's belly, taking special care with every one of her nipples. Gilda closed her eyes, panting with pleasure as she felt hot breath tickle her pussy, anticipating that everything that was about to come and come. I can work with this, Rainbow said to herself, looking over the feline-shaped vagina. Ah! What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Feline-shaped vagina, what the fuck, what the fuck? 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 What the fuck, man? Feline-shaped vagina. Even the puppies don't like this. Ready for the orgasm of your life, bitch. Fucking rock me, babe. Wrong! Gilda sighed, spreading her legs even further. Consent confirmed. Dashie smirked as she buried her face in her friend's muff, taking a long, pleasurable lick like a lollipop. The Griffiness rolled her head back and moaned, the feeling of tongue against her folds almost too much for her to handle. The Pegasus wasn't satisfied for a few licks, however. She took her swollen acorn of a pussy in her mouth, her tongue diving deep into Gilda's coochie. Dash was surprised by how different the Griffiness tasted. It wasn't an awful taste, but the hay and oats taste that she got with pony pussy was replaced with fish and musk. It certainly didn't stop her from shoving her whole tongue into her sacred passage, wiggling around and touching every side with the same gusto she took to everything. Gilda's moans became louder and louder, the pressure within her building rapidly. She took Rainbow's head into her claws, one massaging her ear while the other pressed her face firmly into her crotch. Her toes curled. One massaging her ear while the other one pressed her face firmly into her crotch. Her toes curled and she knew she was getting close. Oh fuck, Dashie, she moaned, bucking back against her friend's tongue. That's it, almost there. Keep going, keep going. Simple challenge. I call bullshit on that. I should probably stop singing. All the Way by Jacksepticeye. You should watch it. The Griffiness gave a loud high-bird screech as she came. Inner muscles rippled and squeezed Dash's tongue. Oh! Oh! What the fuck? Furry crotch forcefully grinding against her mouth. Hot love juice ejaculated into her mouth, and the Pegasus drank it in, gulping it down her throat and letting some dribble down her chin. Can I borrow your double-barreled shotgun? I need it for personal reasons. Gilda wrote out her orgasm for a blissful and eternal 10-15 seconds. Eventually, Rainbow Dash stopped licking. Her muscles relaxed. Gilda collapsed limply onto the couch. She was dead. Rainbow Dash had poisoned her to rob her. They were not friends. This sex was merely a way to kill her. This was merely to fund the race war. That's what Rainbow Dash told herself as she buried her friend in the backyard. This was only to help win the race war between the ponies and the griffins. But we all know that at the end of the day, the true supremacy is that of the griffins. However, being the minority race, they stand no chance. Unless it's Pinkie Pie, in which case you're fucked! Anyways, I should probably actually read the end of the story. Dashie licked her lips, climbing atop the griffin and snuggling up on her side. Gilda wrapped her arms around her, pulling her in for a kiss. I can taste myself on her, she thought. How do you know what you taste like? Oh, wait. It's not a question I should ask. Have you ever tasted yourself? Like, have you ever, like, got a fingerful of nut sweat and just tasted it? Alright. I've considered it, but then I realized that I don't want to let the intrusive thoughts win. Was that awesome or what? Rainbow asked, raising a suggestive eyebrow. Hell yeah, Gilda replied, resting her head against hers, feeling sleep starting to swallow her mind. I'd be up doing this again in the morning if you want. If you bring those magic claws of yours, Dash teased, and we can do this wherever you want. They shared one last kiss and fell asleep on the couch, sharing a blanket of wings and legs, looking forward to what tomorrow had in store. It's over! That's gonna do it for this reading. Fuck my life. Judgment cut.